Up, Whatty Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's anime Nerdigan review is going to be for Ao No Exorcist, otherwise known as Blue Exorcist Kyoto Saga, Episode 1, known as Small Beginnings, and in the manga, this is Chapter 16 and 17. And basically how this works, how my anime Nerdigan reviews work, is that I am watching the anime and I have the corresponding manga chapter in front of me while I'm watching the anime. And if there's wording differences, I won't be extremely stingy on them unless like the wording is so off that it changes the whole meaning of what the manga was trying to say. So without further ado, let's get to this review. Oh, and before I forget, new Ao No Exorcist chapter is going to be this Monday, which I'm really excited for because we got a lot of stuff coming up with the Illuminati. So make sure you guys are reading the manga as well for Ao No Exorcist. All right, so when I was watching the anime, I was like, the first few minutes of it, I was like, this doesn't look right. This wasn't in chapter 16 at all. Well, as I was going further along and I went to go to chapter 17, I realized, oh, no wonder. This was in chapter 17. So you switched scenes on me already, anime. That did not make sense. This did not make sense. Sometimes it will make sense for animes to switch scenes in manga. Like Sailor Moon Crystal did it right a few times, and I will forgive it for that. But this did not make any goddamn sense. And I will get to, and you know what the worst part about it was? Is I'm going to read what it was supposed to be in the manga in chapter 17 a little bit later in this review, but oh my god, like it didn't make any goddamn sense. So anyway, so far, besides that scene, which was basically Rin showing off his power, that was in chapter 17. But in chapter 6, but the animation is beautiful. I love the music so far for it. And the manga canon was perfect when it was actually staying true to the canon. It was beautiful. I was very, very happy. There was a lot of it. There was a lot of perfectness going on here. And then, of course, they skipped Shura, because Shura is really funny, and they skipped something from Shura that I was just like, really? You skipped that? Which was when Shura says, whoa, what a crowd. It's too hot for this. Let's go home. and Rin, you don't have Rin saying, oh, all right, time for some action? Huh? And something that kind of bothered me, I know I said wording wouldn't be a huge thing, but something that I didn't like how Shura said it in the anime. I liked how it was said in the manga a little bit more, which was this. Your concern is understandable, but the law enforcement division approved it. I'm stuck with him, and I'll keep him in check. Don't worry. Like, come on. Well, in the manga, they also said that the boy's probably dead by now, but whatever. He wasn't dead, but yeah. And I have to say, I don't know what nickname for Shura was better, because in the manga, what Rin called Shura was Major Boobs, but in the anime, he called her Boobzilla, and I like both of them. I thought that was good. And another thing skipped was Yukio saying what the plan was, because it wasn't just Yukio and Mr. Toto going down there. There was also some other people there. But what Yukio said was, I'll lead. Mr. Toto, you stay in the middle. The rest of you take up the rear. And they said, yes, sir. And that was not mentioned. And the anime, and this pissed me off a lot. So what happened was the anime had Rin show up way too soon. And why that pissed me off so much was that, and I kind of understand why they did that, but at the same time, I still would have liked to have it, was because Toto explains the left eye, and he never explained the left eye in the scene when she does in the manga. This is what was skipped, basically. Over 150 years ago, in the late Edo period, a demon killed over 40,000 people with infectious diseases and fevers. An exorcist plucked out the demon's eyes, and they released a highly toxic gas. And then Yukio asks, does the right eye also still exist? And Toto says, yes, but only Sir Fels and a few others know where it is. And that's why, and the reason why I'm pissed off that they cut this whole part out is because when Sir Fels shows up later, it doesn't, it's kind of like, what the fuck? How does he know where the right eye is? How does he know? You have to have read the manga to know. So yeah, that kind of pissed me off. And it wasn't Rin that asked about the canary. It was Yukio that did. And Rin shows up like right after that. That's when Rin shows up. But I will say this, when Rin did show up, the lines were basically right. And this was skipped as well. It stopped singing the masked man. This was Rin's line. It stopped singing the masked man must be near. And something I've noticed is that they kind of make Rin, and I feel like they do this a lot with a lot of characters, like with Goku, for example, is they made Rin like a total idiot. Rin is not an idiot. He is actually, Rin does do stupid things, but he is not a complete idiot. Let's see. And then we see Toto the Demon. When that animation was freaking awesome. I loved Toto the Demon. And the line, and something that I gotta say with Toto, it made me think of this because of what's been happening recently in the manga, especially with Yukio. Boy, was Toto right. Boy, was Toto right. If you for those manga nerdigans that are up to date with Ao No Exorcist, know what I'm talking about. Toto was right about Yukio. But anyway, and then we get to see Mephisto, and Mephisto looks beautiful, and he has that popsicle, and I want the popsicle. And I actually can't believe that I'm saying this, but I actually liked what Yukio said in the anime over the manga, which was this. I liked what he said this. I doubt that. Those jokes must sound funnier in your head. And as you can see, I'm busy. I can't babysit you 24/7. I like that. I like that line more in the anime than the manga. So now I'm going to read the part that was skipped in chapter 16, because there was a few pages skipped in the chapter. So, and this was after Yukio, I'll surprise you so much your jaw drops off. And this is with everyone else in at True Cross Academy. So I'm going to read this for you guys. So, Bon, have you talked to Osama or Akami? No. Bon, I went against their will in coming here and swore to never go back. So, I know, but I've got a bad feeling. I can't reach my family either. Me neither. The problem may be bigger than we thought. I'll think about it. Oh, the teacher's finally here. What the... Hello there, ex-wires. Congrats on passing your recent test. The president? You have all earned the right to go on a real mission to Kyoto. And the banner says, congrats, Kyoto road trip. Kyoto? Bon. And that was the end of the chapter. And then there's the Surgoro stress meter. Did he say Kyoto? But the reason why that I was kind of mad that this was skipped, and I'm pissed off that they skipped, and the reason why this was skipped really pissed me off too. They skipped this because of a fucking flashback. A fucking flashback. I was just like, oh my god. Oh my god. But yeah, that's why that was skipped. But and another thing is that, like, another reason why that pissed me off that they skipped it was because you just saw them on the train and it didn't make sense. But anyway, this is what, now that we're at chapter 17, let me, I'm going to read what is showed in the manga for the training scene. So you have Rin going bam and grah, whoosh, huff, huff. It's no use. I can't do it. And of course you have the what a pretty blue. And this chapter is called Let's Go to Kyoto, by the way. Arg, that's hot. Yukio, someday I'm going to surpass you. You surpass me. You're free to try. Damn it, you think you're awesome just because you're a little ahead of me. Well, just you watch, Gurker. I don't see an ounce of improvement. Gah, Sura, yawn. You found me. I've been training in secret. No, I knew you were coming here every morning. You did? Yeah, and check this out. Oof, what's this? Huh? You're going to Kyoto. Start packing. What? Where are we going? I'm going too. We didn't see that. And then there's this scene that was totally skipped when Shura was talking to Yukio. It's so early, I think I'm gonna puke. Well, fucking Shura. I love Shura. She's so fucking hilarious. We'll pull it together. I heard you're in charge of reinforcements for the right eye. I tried to refuse, but that polka-dotted freak forced me. Sigh. That's because you're so powerful. As if. Ugh, I'm gonna hurl. How's your recovery operation going? Your familiar is guiding us. Keep going straight. They're in a car we're pursuing in a minivan. And we did see this portion at the end of the episode, but, like, come on. Like, I just did not like that. That pissed me off. Don't worry about me. Just concentrate on my brother, Shura. I know I can count on you. Wimpy's getting cocky. Wow, yeah, Kyoto. And then it was back to the manga canon, and I was happy that and this is my thing with anime, and this is why it's hard for me to watch anime. And this is why I've been mostly sticking to manga. And yes, I will be doing Black Clover anime as well when the anime comes out. Is that, like, I'm so anal about it. Like, I want it to just be like the manga so much, and I just don't understand how you fuck this up. I don't understand how companies screw this up. I'm sorry, Aniplex. I don't understand how you keep allowing this to happen. You have the source material right here. I don't get it. But anyway, what else do I have here? Oh, and then we're on the train, and Shura mentions the inoculations in the anime, but she never really mentioned it in the manga, because what she said in the manga was, I'm going to check out Car 3, sit here and be good. And Rin said, and this was skipped, oh, right, I'm pumped, I've never left town before, and he looks so adorable. Let's see. And then he says about Kyoto, he says, Kyoto has a tower too? It looked like a UFO. I gotta see that. That wasn't mentioned either. And then we see Shimmy, and this part was skipped, and I was so surprised it was skipped, because this part was fucking hilarious in the manga. It was when Shuro ran into Shimmy, and she's like, uh-oh, Shimmy, did you get vaccinated? Vaccinated? Good morning. Demons that possess fungi may have infested our destination. They're vaccinating X-Wires in Car 3. Oh, okay, Shimmy. And then we got to then we were back on manga canon. Because, like, it somewhat explained it in the anime what she was doing, but, like, they didn't, it just wasn't, they just said that Shura wanted her to go get vaccinated. They didn't explain why. It would have been nice. Let's see. And then everything else was pretty much fine for a little bit. But the only thing that pissed me off was that they didn't, when the guys came in, that they didn't say, who was it that said it? Hold on a second. Fuck. Hold on a sec. Gotta make sure I'm saying it's the right person. Oh, it was Shima. When Shima says, I hate shots. And that wasn't in there. That would have been funny. Like, I can't stand when animes don't show a lot of the comedy stuff. And they didn't say show when Shima say, basically he said, I hate shots. Ow, why are you stopping? They didn't show that. Like, they added an extra line for Ren. It didn't bother me that much though. In regards to, you know, him knowing that they were from Kyoto. But yeah, where was the other part? And Izumo. Okay, Izumo was great. I loved Izumo. But oh, this was missed too. Was everyone here? Will be departing soon. That was missed as well. And the other thing that was skipped was, thank you for writing the Shinkansen today. And then we get to this too. Okay, now we get to what Shura getting into the intel. The thing was in the anime, and I don't know if they were just too lazy to draw the extra characters, but this is what happened in the manga. Mr. Saito from the Intel Management Department will brief us. Okay. At approximately 13:20 on July 22nd, an unidentified person entered the Deep Keep at base and stole the extraordinarily hazardous demonic item known as the left eye of the Impure King. We know that the then warden of the deep keep, Saburoda Todo, assisted in the incursion, but his intentions and accomplices remain unknown. That's right, and at the same time, other identified persons, and this is back to Shura, attacked at the keep at the Kyoto field office. And, you know, these lines were fine. It was just the fact that they didn't have Saito say this. Mr. Saito say this. Wait, was it Saito or Mr. Sato? Fuck. Oh, sorry, Mr. Sato. I said Saito. I'm sorry. It was Mr. Sato. I'm sorry. Fuck. And then we have, this was skipped as well, about the right eye of the impure king. So, the eyes of the impure king, I should say. The person that was supposed to explain that was the history of demonology teacher, Mr. Adachi. And, of course, the anime, I don't know, Aniplex, I have to ask you guys this. Were you guys too lazy to just draw Mr. Adachi? Like, God. But anyway, I'm going to read what Mr. Adachi says. The impure king was a high-level demon who spread fever and disease in the late Edo period around 1858, causing the death of over 40,000 people. Fukaku was the monk who expelled the demon, and he removed its left and right eyes as proof of the exorcism. And the eyes release a toxic gas and are extremely dangerous. Well, we kind of knew that. And everything else was, I think, fine in this part. Where is it? Oh, and then there's this conversation with Izumo. Izumo, why did you have Ren call Izumo eyebrows? In the manga, he calls her funny brows. Like, come on. Eyebrows isn't even a freaking funny nickname. Funny brows was better. And I love it. Don't get so casual. Shut up, I can't sleep. And then everything was so perfect. And then this is where it all got fucked up in the anime. This is where it all got fucked up, and they went into a flashback. And what Izumo was saying is, I hate cowards like that. And then Bond says, I'm done listening to this. Who are you calling a coward? And Rin doesn't say shit about being a teammate. He doesn't say shit about that. He just says, uh-oh, and Izumo says, want to make something of it? Grr. And then this gets skipped because of this goddamn flashback. So much gets skipped, and I'm going to read it to you right now. I sentence you to a very punishment. More collective punishment? I told you to work together. This should cool your hot heads until we get to Kyoto. Got it? Don't wake me up. I think she means like, I wanted to see that. I wanted to see Shura. I wanted to see Shura go punish people. But no, we didn't get that. This feels like deja vu. She sure came prepared. It was Bon and Izumo's fault last time, too. You guys haven't made any progress. Pipe down, you. But why'd she have to leave Okamura with us? Kunekamaru. Kuneko, if he acts up, our lives are in danger. Whoa. Eek. Shimmy. Moriyama, one of the baryons was an old and wild one. It'll get heavier and crush her. Shima, you take that side. Ugh, I can't. I'll throw out my back. I'll go get Miss, Kirigakur. But she said not to wake her up. I think you have to burn or break baryons. Hang in there, Moriyama. It's too hard. No good, huh? Leave this to me, huh? Step aside. Hey, ugh. Like, this was skipped. Why was this skipped? You wanted to show teamwork? This was skipped in the anime. And I'm gonna keep on reading it. Because it was good. It gets heavier the more I lift. Only one thing left to try. Whoa, yikes, Moriyama. What? It isn't hot. It's warm. Stop it. Ah, eek. He's burning the seats. Oh no, we should call the exorcist. Wait, don't overreact. Rin hasn't lost control. This flame is... Moriyama, we can put it out with the holy water. Ukumuchi, come to my aid. Well, now, only me today? What do you want? Give me some sacred sake to put out that fire. It isn't holy water, but it's... Oh my god, no, that's gonna be bad. Sake, no! It isn't holy water, but it's worth a try. What a way to use me. Cleanse the unhulled rice of the fields and purify the hulled rice to create 8 servings of the sacred sake at the sacred, or at the sound of the 8 tranquil cups. Grant my plea, sacred sake of the heavens. The seats are ashes and the baryon is gone. Where'd it go? Why'd you interfere? Bon, why'd you interfere? I was doing fine. It didn't look fine to me. You gotta trust me. Trust you? And then, with the team, that shit with the teammate, that's when everything is getting back to normal with the manga canon was fine on there with Bon. Like, this stuff was in the anime. But, like, the other stuff wasn't in there. And I was, like, thinking, what the hell? Like, you didn't show that shit in the anime because you wanted to show a fucking flashback from last season. Why? Why couldn't you just show that, like, before the freaking season that episode started? Like, come on, man. Okay, let me see. Oh, I don't think this was mentioned in the anime either. You can correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, Nerdigans. Bon, oh, right, I forgot. You're going to defeat Satan. That's right, so don't lump me in with him. Wah, stop it. Get away from Bon. You too, Bon, if we really are like family, then don't do this, please. Konakimaru, if something happened to you, we couldn't show our faces at the temple. Bon, above you, and then we got the sword. Can't you kids even handle a pipsqueak like this? You're gonna trip each other up in a real battle too, and you do and you're dead. Now approaching Tokyo, debarking passengers, please gather your personal items. The next stop after this is Kyoto. And this next scene was all skipped. I don't know if they're gonna show it in the next episode or not. I have a feeling they aren't. Like, part of me is thinking they aren't, but part of me thinks they are. But just in case they don't show it in the next episode, I'm gonna read it here too. Oh, there's the Exorcist. Those outfits look hot. Those are the Tokyo uniforms. Oh, there's the tower. Oh, you must be from the Japan branch. We've been waiting. Japan branch, Knights of the True Cross. I'm DOI messenger for the Kyoto field office. I'm team leader Shura Kirigakure. Wait, Kirigakure. If I butchered it, sorry. Welcome to Kyoto. I prepared a bus. You can leave your luggage at the inn and relax. Understood. Thank you. Rin, look at that. Ugh, the mood in here is so heavy. The party from the Knights of the True Cross Japan branch has arrived. What a long journey welcome. I am the Okami of Toria Inn. Just hold on a second. Okay, let's see. I'm the Okami of the Toria Inn. The whole inn is yours for the duration of your stay. Feel free to make yourselves at home. This way, please. Bon, it's Bon. Bon, you came back. Welcome home, huh? And that's how chapter 17 is supposed to end, and that's how I wanted the episode to end. If you're gonna do 16 and 17, those chapters in anime adaptation, why not just do the manga adaptation in the anime? I don't understand how hard this is. That flashback wasted so much freaking time. I was I gotta say this. I was watching the flashback, and I'm like, the whole time I'm like thinking, really? Why are you showing me this? Why are you showing me this? I don't care. I honestly don't. Like, yeah, this battle sequence is nice, but you showed that last season. I want shit from this. I want shit from the chapter. If the flashback was in the chapter, then I would have been like, yay, thank you, but I'm not happy with this. But, like, this anime, I don't know what to think about it so far. Like, I feel like it might be like Sailor Moon Crystal in a way where it's going to have, like, these hit or miss episodes where some things get really screwed up. I'm gonna give you a couple more chances, Blue Exorcist, Ao No Exorcist. I will give you those chances because I love this manga, and I know that I promised, and I've got to post my Patreon video still. I don't know why I haven't done that, but please, for the love of God, please do better. Please stick to the manga. Like, I'm scared you're gonna ruin the Illuminati scene. That you're gonna ruin lightning. Like, I'm scared. I'm legitimately scared, and I want to know, especially from you manga nerdigans, what did you think of this episode? Are you frustrated like me? Or are you satisfied? Like, to me, it's kind of pushing me, because I was hoping this anime was going to push me in the direction of where I like anime, but it's pushing me in the direction of where I still don't like anime anymore. It's making me mad, and I don't like it. But anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to contribute to the Nerdigans Inc. expansion, there's a couple ways you can do that. You could donate to the Nerdigans Inc. Patreon or purchase something off the Nerdigans Inc. Amazon wishlist. Both links are in the description box below. And make sure you follow me on the Twits, aka Twitter, my Twitch channel, and from me on PlayStation Network. Everything's in the description box below. And until next time, my fellow Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!